This is my review of the Bon Jovi Forever album. The album features absolutely iconic artwork. Amazing. It's definitely going to fit into the discography of this band. Let's see how the songs hold up. So the opener, Legendary, it's got a very uplifting vibe. It has a halftime feel in the pre-chorus before it really kicks into a heartfelt chorus. I really like this song. I think it will translate exceptionally well to the live environment, especially with those sing-alongs. Introspective, retrospective. This one has a talkbox intro, mid-pace rocker, great hook. Couple of listens and this song will be loaded into your brain forever. Short guitar solo for extra kudos, and the strongest song in the album so far. This is a Bon Jovi cowboyish tune. The emotional content of the lyrics is pretty strong, while the music is kind of uplifting. Will be cool to see if they make a music video of this, because there's a lot of strong visual references, I think, that's wrapped into the lyrics. Also has a cool guitar solo. This solo, I think, is a little bit peaks a bit too soon, but extra kudos nonetheless. And I see Jason Isbell as one of the writers, and then, well, that explains the cowboyish nature of this song. Yikes. After a song called Waves. Seems a bit basic, even though I like some of the lyrics. I don't know, how I feel about it exactly right now, but who the hell writes a song called Seeds? I like art to reach for something a bit more profound. And this, at least on the face of it, isn't profound. The instrumentation has some string arrangement in there, but it doesn't save the Seeds song at all. Probably one of the most personal songs in the album. Dad giving away his daughter at her wedding. 40 plus years of songwriting coming through, but I'm not into this song. It's a strong skip for me. This one feels like a B-side outtake of the Keep the Faith days. The lack of profoundness continues in the lyrics. Got decent guitar work though. Big hooks and the whole song sounds like a gospel sing-along. I'm not into it. Why? Well, it's cheesy. Plus, I don't know how I feel about the symbology of this thing. I mean, Jericho is a city in the Palestinian West Bank. And tearing down the walls of these people when they're already facing a genocide in Gaza at this present moment and decades of oppression, sing down the walls of Jericho, na 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 na. I don't know. I don't dig it. What the fuck's this thing doing there? This is another song from John, being a 60-something-year-old songwriter and singer. Would be a decent closer, but it's not. So let's see what's next. Uplifting, up-tempo rocker. I like the chorus, and it's the first song in a while on the album that's actually a strong song. There's a missed opportunity for the guitarist, but otherwise, really cool song. You'd think as a guitarist I'd be into something like this, but it's just way too literal and personal for my taste. It's doesn't really artistic as far as I'm concerned. It's another song that should have been kept on the cutting room floor, if you ask me. This one's good. Worth saving. Better closer than I Wrote You a Song. I think he spilled his guts on this album, and isn't anything left to say. Tells you about the deepness of the dude. But anyway. So my summary of the album, you know what? This is just my opinion, right? Dude, it's my opinion. You may disagree. There's a lot of the stuff that you may like. You may be into it. Just keep, This is just my opinion, man. But I think in a world where you don't see a lot of physical albums or physical product being shifted anymore, and it's more about streaming and numbers. I think they've gone with the 12 songs because 12, it could have been 7, could have been 8 songs, really. If you look at the good songs, here, they could have possibly either replaced it with better songs, or just cut it down, cut those songs out, because there's filler moments on this that I'm really not into some of those songs. So, but I think from a business point of view, it makes sense. 12 songs, so you're going to stream 12 songs instead of 8 or whatever, because it's all about these numbers now if you look at Spotify and streaming services and how bands make their living. Plus, it feels to me a lot like a solo John Bon Jovi project, not Bon Jovi. But there's probably a business reason behind that as well. Why they go with Bon Jovi instead of John Bon Jovi. 30 million listeners versus 1.2 on Spotify alone. There's definitely something there. But anyway, it's not all bad. So there are a couple of kickers here for my money. Living Proof, Legendary, and Living in Paradise. So I'm saving all the songs with an L, starting with an L. And then the deep cuts that I'll do, like Waves and Hollow Man. We'll see how they hold up over time.